Hey YouTube, it's Amanda. I just dropped my little man off at school and Miss Bailey fell asleep in the back, so I thought, hey, this is a good opportunity to do a video without any interruptions. So, I wanted to update everyone on where we are. Wednesday was the transfer, October 19th, which was about 4 or 5 days ago. It'll be exactly 5 days at like 2 o'clock this afternoon. So, we're going on day 5. Since the transfer, and everything went perfectly that day. I mean, God's been so good to us throughout this whole process, and I really can't complain about anything except maybe the progesterone shots, because I've not been handling those very well. But other than that, and other than my really full bladder during the transfer and having to like hold it 30 to 45 minutes through and after the transfer, that was probably the most uncomfortable part. But other than that, I can't complain. Everything went very well, and you can actually read more about, like, more details about the transfer at our blog. Chris and I have a blog, and it's surrogacy2baby.blogspot.com. And so there's like a lot more details and pictures and stuff like that on the blog if you would like to check that out. So I had 24 hours of bed rest after that, which was so nice for people to cater to me because I don't get that a lot. So it's nice to have my food prepared for me and have, you know, people bring me a blanket when I was cold and bring me drinks, and so it was nice. I relaxed a lot. And I've been kind of taking it easy since then. I haven't exercised at all and really have not been out of the house much, except for yesterday, which was Sunday. And I did get out and go for a small walk with the kids, which was refreshing after kind of having cabin fever, being locked up in my house. But I didn't mind it too much. Actually enjoyed it, relaxing. I don't do that much. So, yeah, we, Kristen and Rudy and Randy and I all decided that we'd take our first pregnancy tonight, pregnancy test tonight, home pregnancy test tonight, which would be, tonight it would be 5 days past the transfer, which is early, but, you know, hopefully we'll be able to get a good reading. But Chris and I got to talking, and there have been some people who've been fortunate enough to get a good reading 4 days past transfer. So we thought, well, let's just try it. Like, we're not going to be disappointed if, you know, if we don't get those 2 little lines. Like, we're not going to be disappointed. So what Kristen had me do yesterday, which was Sunday, yesterday morning, I just collected my urine from the morning. I know that's gross, but I collected it and from the morning because evidently it's more concentrated, and I held on to that, which at that point in the morning, yesterday morning, was only 3 days, 3.5 days past transfer, which is unheard of if you get a positive pregnancy test. But we decided to try it anyway. And then yesterday evening when they came over, we went ahead and tested that urine from the morning, and then I took a separate test in the evening, which would have been 4 days past transfer by that point in the day. So possibly we could have gotten a positive reading. So we first tested the urine from the morning, and right after that I did a test, you know, like right there, of, you know, being 4 days past transfer. And so I just put them on the counter, and then I had them come in with me to look at them because I didn't want to be the one to, like, be the bearer of bad news or anything. So we all went in there, and I covered up the one that I had just taken, and then we looked at the morning test first. And it was negative, of course, because that's just silly, 3 days past transfer. And then I uncovered my hand, or uncovered the pregnancy test, and it appeared to just have 1 line. And so we picked it up and we looked at it, and it didn't look like it had a faint line. And then I would have sworn I saw like a shadow or something, like a second line. I'm like, oh, my eyes are imagining things. And so I look at it even closer and I was like, no, like seriously, that there's a line there. Like it almost was like an invisible line, but it was a line. I mean, no color whatsoever to it. Like you could pass by the test, glance at it and not see the line. I mean, you really have to focus in to really see the line. And so I just thought maybe it was my eyes. I was like, okay, well, do y'all see this? And they all kind of agreed, oh yeah, you know, after looking at it. I mean, you really have to analyze it. They're like, yeah, that is a very, very, very faint line. So after like 20 minutes, seriously looking at this, because we were kind of in disbelief, we were like, well, what if that was just like part of the pregnancy test? It was already there. So they made me go take another one. And I went in there and they first looked at the test before I took the test to make sure there were no lines on the screen. And then I went in there and I took the test and came back out, and about 3 to 5 minutes later we looked at it, and it was already, there was definitely a line this time. Like just in the 20 minutes it had already gotten just a tad darker. I mean, it's still really hard to see, but we concluded from the second one, the second pea stick, that definitely there's a very faint line, which that's all it takes to be positive, to be positively pregnant. So I'm beaming. I am absolutely beaming. I'm so happy for Kristen and Rudy, and this is what it's all about. And we're excited. And I took one this morning, and it was a little bit darker enough where I could take a picture and you could see it on the picture. So hopefully every day the tests will get a little bit darker, and then on Friday, today's Monday, on Friday I will take I'll go get my blood work drawn for beta levels. So we'll know more, hopefully, within the next few days. So Chris and Rudy are going to come over tonight, hopefully, if their little man Braxton is feeling better, and we are going to take another test to see if it's darker than it was this morning, and definitely celebrate. So we are so excited. I just kind of want to let y'all know, probably the most challenging part of this whole process has been the progesterone shots. They've really been causing me a lot of pain. And I think now, since transfer day, I talked to one of the nurses, and she was like, you really got to rub it. You know, once you do the injections, I'm doing 1 cc in one side and 1 cc in the other, instead of all 2 cc's in one side. That was just really cramping me up and swollen and bruised and red. And so she said split up the dosings, and so I'm doing that. 1 cc in one side, 1 cc in the other side. Make sure to apply heat. Make sure to massage, deep massaging for 5 minutes, and apply heating pad for 5 minutes. So that's what I've been doing, and I can say today I feel better than I have since I started the progesterone. I have very minimal, like I don't have any pain, and my soreness is, I don't have a whole lot of soreness either, and the swelling is not there. I just feel really great. So I think what happened was that I was not massaging the area, the injection site, and really breaking up the medicine as much as I should have. I think I was applying more heat than I was massaging. And so the last 3 nights I've been really consistent on how long I massage the area. And so today I think it's really paying off. Yesterday I felt good. Today I feel even better. So yay for that. Maybe the progesterone won't be the death of me, because I was really not okay with that. Yeah. So then what else? Trying to think of what else we have going on. I guess that's it right now. Yeah, we'll let y'all know. We'll keep you updated with any other news. And a shout out to my Rangers. Go Rangers!